Hey, come on, Instagram. Okay, boom. There we are. Hello. We are live. Hello, and welcome to this broadcast. Today is day number 4 of our 30-day manifesting school. Hit the share button whenever you're watching this. My replay people too. Put some positivity on your timeline. We are learning about how to go from imagination, the things that you are manifesting, into reality. You can learn more about all of this in my new book at fromimaginationtoreality.com. So here is the book that we are going to be teaching our way through for the next 30 days. If you missed the lessons 1, 2, or 3, just go on back on my YouTube channel and please watch them there. I'm going to be taking them down, so you want to make sure that you catch them now. All right. This is, let me introduce myself. Allow me to reintroduce myself, right? If we're just meeting for the first time, I am Abiola Abrams, and I am, as I said, the author of the new book, From Hay House and Penguin Random House, From Imagination to Reality, The Secret Manifestation Lessons and the Law of Assumption from Abdullah, Master Alchemist. Abdullah, Master Alchemist. Good morning, Facebook. Good morning, Instagram. Good morning, YouTube. I'm glad that you are here. Today, we are going to be delving into the power of manifesting with words. The power of life and death is in the tongue. The words that we speak over our lives are really important. Now, I know that you've heard me talk about words and the power of words for years, but in this lesson, I'm going to be sharing some things that I learned from Abdullah, Master Alchemist, that I previously did not know and was not consciously using in my life when it comes to words. So we all have ways that we talk about ourselves, ways that we talk about our loved ones, ways that we talk about life in general, right? We have the kikis that we have with our friends over, oh my gosh, I can't believe this person did that or did this. We have the ways that we comment on social media or write in a professional forum, email. Somebody sent me an email the other day and it included, as per our agreement. And that really, honestly, made my blood boil. Just that little word, as per, I wanted to respond in a way that was not so kind, as per blah, 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 blah. But I did not. This is all about the power of words. The power of words. Words are manifesting and creating the life around us, whether we are aware of it or not. Hello, Goddess Samantha. Hello, Goddess Gwen. Hello, Goddess Carmelita. Hello, Heal My Roots. Hello, Goddess Therese. Hello, Goddess Michelle. Hello, everyone. Yes. So as per me putting my foot somewhere sun don't shine, as per. But that goes to show the power of words. And most of us grew up hearing sticks and stones can break my bones, but words will never hurt me. That's what my mom would say, whenever somebody said something I didn't like and I came home crying, and she'd be like, sticks and stones, sticks and stones. But actually, that's not true. Sticks and stones, yes, can break your bones, but words can absolutely hurt you. And a lot of us are suffering from wounds, childhood and primal wounding, due to things that people have said. So there is absolutely the power of life and death in the tongue. But when it comes to you and your life and your big dreams, what are the words that you are speaking over your life? Simple little things like, the gap in, I've been teasing and sharing that, not meaning to tease, but teasing and sharing that the upcoming, that I'm going to be making a retreat announcement soon. I'm just waiting for the paperwork to all be lined up. That's going to be in North Carolina, January 10th through the 12th. And occasionally one of my beautiful circle, like you, will say, one day I'm going to afford one of your retreats, right? We've been talking about this. And this actually is a very affordable retreat. Affordable, again, a word I'm not crazy about because of the connotations of the word. For me, I believe that everything for you is affordable. Everything for me is affordable because we are abundant. Type that in the comments. I'm abundant. We are prosperous. Type that in the comments. I am prosperous. We are rich. Type that in the comments. I am rich. We are wealthy. And we are claiming that as our reality. So when people say, when your reaction is, one day I'm going to be able to afford that, you have already held yourself out of the stream of affordability. You've held yourself out of the stream of creation. You've held yourself out of the stream of making it happen. One of our retreat goddesses, she was here yesterday. I don't see her in the comments today, so I'm not going to call her name. But if she's here, she can shout out. One of our last retreat goddesses who went last year is a New Yorker like me. And she was going through a lot of things, but for her, that this was something that she made a priority. She knew that it was going to be life shifting for her. And so she made it a priority and made it happen, knowing that money replenishes itself. Type into the comments. Let's make that a new declaration and a new word, and you speak over your life. Money replenishes itself. Time does not. Money replenishes itself. Time does not. So the words that we are speaking over our lives are either aligning us with our highest and best good, our most magical, God consciousness, evolved self, or they are separating us. And that separation is an illusion because you really are powerful. You really are, a child of the Most High. You really are capable and magical and all of those things. So how are you speaking over your life? Are you speaking words of one day, someday? Or are you speaking words of, I'm activated, I'm going to do this. This is magical for me. This is the best thing for me. So I'm going to write that book, sing that song, get up on that stage, audition for that thing, take this course, go on that retreat, propose to this person, ask them out on a date, whatever it is. What are the words that you're speaking? Are the words you're speaking from fear, lack, and scarcity? Words like, oh boy, I'm looking a little fat today. Do I look fat? Or words like, oh my gosh, my skin looks a mess. My hair looks a mess. My whatever looks a mess. Or, rich get richer, poor get poorer. Things don't work out for me. Well, folks like, for people like me, things don't work out. All of those are you speaking curses over your life. Think of every single word as you speak as a spell. That's why it's spelling, right? Every word that you speak is a spell. What kinds of spells are you casting over your life? Let's take it a step further. What spells are you casting over the life of your children? Being very, very careful and meticulous over the words that we express. And it's a learning curve. It's something that we have to learn, because we probably didn't know it growing up. If you did, that is wonderful for you. But most of us did not know that growing up. And the well-meaning folks who raised us, they didn't know it growing up. So that's okay. Now we get to learn it. Now we get to learn something different. Let's take it a step further. If there are people in your life that you are having beefs with and issues with and challenges with, look at the conversations that you're having with them when they're not in the room. And here's what I mean by this. Every single one of us, it is human nature. If you are having, issues and challenges with people's, you probably are sitting around by yourself, either out loud or in your head and in your mind, cussing them out, maybe to other people in your life, maybe complaining and, about what they did and about how horrible they did and, all of that stuff. Whatever it is, you are speaking life into it. You are speaking life into those battles. So if you are, doing like, I do, which is replaying things 1,000 times because you think of the perfect thing to say right afterward. Type afterward in the comments if you're one of those people like me who after a situation you think of the perfect thing to say. In the situation, it just my brain does not work that way. Like I'm processing what is going on. Kudos to those people who can come up with something quickly, who can come up with a response, a read, or whatever. I don't know. That's just not how my body processes things. In the moment, I'm like, wow, like I can't believe like this is happening. I go into fight, flight, freeze. I go into freeze mode, or fight, flight, freeze, people please mode, right? Or I have in the past, right? What words am I speaking over my life and my capabilities and how I process the world? But when you then afterward, after the situation, I see all y'all. When after the situation, you are in your mind or out loud complaining about the situation or arguing with them or having the conversation you should have had, you are manifesting and creating the continuation of a contentious situation. You really are. And yes, we want we want other people to take responsibility for themselves, the ways that they treat us and all of those things. But what is most important, I'm looking at you, is that we take responsibility for ourselves, because we have power only over ourselves and our children under 18. Right? Only over ourselves and our children over 18. You don't have the power to make someone else be a better person, make someone else be a stand-up individual or whatever it is. 99% of the world's beefs are, stop being like you, why don't you be more like me? Stop being how you are, be more how I am. How's that working out for us? It's not. When we are having a contentious inner dialogue, your inner dialogue is the key. A contentious inner dialogue with folks, I guarantee you are having a contentious outer relationship with them. So I want you to think about this. This is your homework. If there's someone in your life that you're having a contentious exchange or energy with, be aware of what your inner dialogue is. And let's take it a step further. I want you to use your imagination, right? Imagination creates reality, right? I want you to use your imagination to create a new dialogue, a new conversation. I want you to hear them saying to you, I'm sorry, if that's what you're needing. All right? Hear the closure, feel it, experience it, have a visualization, a visual treatment of it, an experience of it yourself. I want you to hear them saying congratulations, if that's what you need them to say. I want you to hear them saying you were right, if that's what you need, if that's what you are needing, whatever it is. You're going to correct it, revise it. This is a very, very powerful manifesting technique. You're going to revise it, and you're going to hear them and have a dialogue with them around what it is that you are needing from them. And this may sound crazy. It's okay if it sounds crazy. Who cares? It works. It may sound crazy, but you are going to feel the effects and experience the effects in the outside world. You just will. Out of the blue, they will call you and say sorry, or they will write you something or text you or email you and say, my bad, or I didn't realize it, or whatever it is. I'm promising you this works. The power of the word. The power of the word is incredibly powerful. There's a reason why, in our oldest spiritual books, the Bible starts with, in the beginning there was word, and word was God. Word was good. Word was word. The power of the word to manifest is incredibly powerful. Incredibly powerful. And consequently, this is one of the most challenging areas for us to adjust. I'm going to adjust myself. This has been traditionally, but it's not for us, but it has been traditionally one of the most challenging areas, because we've been talking all our lives, but we've not been necessarily speaking life into our lives. So now we want to make sure that we're speaking life into our lives. This is a secret sauce. This is an added layer to the affirmations and chanting the affirmations and the declarations and the decrees. I'm going to read the decree from here from the chapter, The Mystery of Words, in a little bit. This is a little bit an added part to that. So yes, I want you to do your decrees. Yes, I want you to do your affirmations. Yes, I want you to do your scripting. There's a scripting exercise in here around scripting your life the way you want it to be. Here's the chapter, The Mystery of Words. It is, for people going through it in the book, it is page 79. Okay? I want you to do all of those things, but I also want you to use your words to revise the conversations, the inner conversations that you are having with other people. And time is it? Looking to see what the time is, how we're doing for time. Okay. And it starts off with the quote of Abdullah saying, I'm very proud that I am a Negro. And the reason that quote is there is that at the time, the sophisticated thing, the evolved thing to call yourself was, as a Black person, was colored. And Negro meaning Black at that time, he was like, I'm going to stick with Negro. I am Black. This is what he wanted to be called. He didn't want it watered down in the language of the day, because the power of words matter. The power of words matter. So here's how the chapter begins. From the dawn of civilization, words have been our main tool for communication, expression, and yes, creation. Words have bound us into agreements and disagreements, moved us in poetry, and inspired bloody revolutions. Words have an inherent energy. When we understand and harness that energy, words can reshape our realities. Then I'm here talking about Dr. Maya. I remember seeing Dr. Maya Angelou discussing the power of words on Oprah. She said that she doesn't allow cursing in her home because the words get in the walls and drapes. She explained that she knew one day scientists would be able to measure the power of words. Neville saw scientists, doctors, lawyers, bankers from every walk of life seek an audience with Abdullah, and Abdullah was always an esteemed guest whenever he was invited out with these dignitaries. And this is one of the lessons that he taught them. And it's one of the lessons that for us is key and crucial for us revamping, revising our lives. All right, so let's affirm, let's type into the comments, I am wealthy and wise. I am wealthy and wise. That's our Abdullah vibe for today. I am wealthy, I'm healthy, wealthy, and wise. Let's type that. I'm healthy, wealthy, and wise. I'm healthy, wealthy, and wise. So here is the decree for the mystery and the power of words. The way that the decrees work in this book is I am advising you, if you take a decree, okay, this is going to sound extreme, but it's extreme, yes, to manifest the lives the way that we want them to. All right. You're going to take a decree and you will, if it's something that you want to focus on, and rewrite the programming and conditioning that you already have in your life. And I'm going to advise you to read it morning, noon, and night for 30 days. All right. I have done this, like I said, and it is life-changing. It seems so simple, but it really is. They're very short. They were a lot longer, but they're very short, very digestible. You read it in the morning, you read it at lunch, you read it at night, okay? Before sleep. Here's the words decree. My words matter. I am not a passive witness in life's grand play. My voice possesses the strength to manifest, to summon realities, to bring my dreams to life. Affirm that. My words bring my dreams to life. My words bring my dreams to life. Every word I speak carves my intentions onto existence. My words matter, and I will use them with purpose to paint happy portraits of abundance, health, and joy. Type that in the comments. Abundance, health, and joy. Abundance, health, and joy. I will guard my tongue, for I know my words matter, and they will echo hope, courage, and success. Hope, courage, and success. My words matter. The cosmos tunes in when I speak, recognizing that my words matter. With every declaration, I send ripples into creation, turning the tide in my favor. I honor my voice. My words matter. I honor my voice. My words matter. And they will mirror the world I choose, showcasing my spirit's resilience. Each word of affirmation builds my tomorrows. In life's grand symphony, my voice is my anthem. My voice is my anthem. My voice is my anthem. Type that in the comments. My voice is my anthem. My words matter. And with each utterance, I will not just communicate, but manifest, create, and proclaim the beauty of existence. Your journal questions are: reflect on a moment in your life when words spoken to you or by you had an impact, either positive or negative. What emotions did they evoke, and how did they shape your thoughts, feelings, and actions? Consider the narrative you internally repeat about yourself and your life. Are there recurring words or themes that limit you? Like, oh, rich get richer, right? Are there words or recurring themes that limit you or empower you? If you could rewrite this internal script, what would it say? And then the third one is think about your most deeply held dreams and desires. What words of affirmation can consciously, I see a typo, what words of affirmation can consciously choose to support, what words of affirmation can you consciously choose to support the manifestation? All right, so we're going to leave it there today. Tomorrow we will be back for day number 5 of manifesting school. You can learn more about this and sign up for something exciting at fromimaginationtoreality.com, and I will see you tomorrow from imaginationtoreality.com. All right, okay. Oh, and if you're in New York City, Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Well, if you're in New York, it's the only time we got. Come to the magic shop named My Little Magic Shop on Amsterdam Avenue, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 3 to 5. We're gonna have a little what we're doing now, but in person. And you can do this on Hay House as well on the Heal Your Life platform.